Trump legal cases Daily Digest January 3, 2024. Trump appeals to Supreme Court over Colorado ballot disqualification. Former President Donald Trump is seeking intervention from the U.S. Supreme Court after being disqualified from Colorado's Republican primary ballot for alleged involvement in the January 6, 2021, Capitol attack. In response to the Colorado Supreme Court's December 19 decision, Trump's lawyers assert that the judiciary's interference is unprecedented, stating, "The state court's decision marks the first time in the history of the United States that the judiciary has prevented voters from casting ballots for the leading major party presidential candidate." They argue for a reversal, emphasizing that the question of presidential eligibility is within the purview of Congress, not the state judiciary. The filing places a politically charged case before the Supreme Court, where Trump's three appointees are part of the conservative majority. Trump's legal team contends that the Colorado court's use of the U.S. Constitution's 14th Amendment to disqualify him sets a dangerous precedent, asserting, "The ruling is not and cannot be correct." The lawyers argue that Trump's January 6 speech, which is at the center of the controversy, is protected by free speech rights, and they challenge the applicability of the constitutional amendment to U.S. presidents, suggesting that only Congress holds the authority to disqualify a candidate. The Colorado Supreme Court's ruling, invoking Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, was historic, marking the first time this disqualification clause had been utilized to deem a presidential candidate ineligible. Despite a lower court judge's earlier determination, the majority opinion concluded that Trump's role in instigating Capitol violence constituted engaging in insurrection, a decision Trump's lawyers vehemently oppose. With the 2024 presidential election looming, this case not only affects Trump's candidacy but also sets a potential precedent for future attempts to disqualify him from other state ballots. Trump's January legal odyssey intertwines with election nights. In a tumultuous clash of political aspirations and legal battles, Donald J. Trump finds himself at the epicenter of a gripping narrative that could redefine his future. While Iowa's caucuses and New Hampshire's primary approach, Trump stands on the brink of a potential victory that eluded him in 2016, with hopes of securing early state triumphs that would catapult him to the forefront of the GOP nomination race by March. However, the backdrop to this political drama is a legal whirlwind, as Trump faces not one but two intense trials this month, each threatening substantial financial penalties, and a seismic impact on his business empire. The legal turmoil includes the final stages of the New York Attorney General's civil fraud case and the damages trial for defamation against Carroll. Trump, casting himself as the victim of political persecution, navigates the legal landscape with a disciplined yet undisciplined approach, delivering a repetitive message of grievance to his followers. His courtroom battles, though providing short-term victories, may carry a high-risk strategy, as Democratic opponents argue that shining a spotlight on his vulnerabilities amidst a general election could prove costly. Trump victimization strategy is an unprecedented gamble in U.S. history. Despite facing 91 criminal charges across 4 jurisdictions, Trump's focus remains steadfast on the immediate legal challenges. He criticizes judges and perceives the trials as unfair, framing them as part of a vast conspiracy led by President Biden. The former president's unconventional strategy involves juggling campaign events with court appearances, creating a media spectacle that keeps him at the forefront of public attention, reinforcing his narrative as a constant target of political interference. As the courtroom drama unfolds, the stakes rise higher, making Trump both the protagonist and executive producer of a riveting saga that could shape the trajectory of his business and political future. David Carroll, a Republican strategist who has been against Mr. Trump, stated that combining his court appearances with his campaign has been successful for him in the Republican primary. It is not surprising that he would try to make the most politically of a problematic month. Thanks for watching. If you like it, comment and hit the like and share buttons. Subscribe for future videos.